welcome to Dyson Sphere program with me, Hybridsteel, and today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be focusing on the last few bits and pieces we have to do to get off this goddamn planet. We've been here for too long now, and we do need to get off. So, in today's video, I need to make a facility that can hold those. We already spoke about in the previous video, but I will show you from here. So you know what, I don't need to take off for this, I can just show you. Let's zoom into the madness. So first off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a line from here across to here. I'm going to put a smelter here. I'm going to get rid of this oil, the oil seep as well, because there's plenty of oil on this planet. I need to put a smelter here, and then that's going to be producing copper plate. Copper plate is going to be merging with the graphite or graphene or this stuff, graph something, right? So it's going to be messing with this one here. I'm going to build another chemical lab here as well, because we can produce a bit more, which is all good, and that should get us those. Obviously, we have to build the motors as well. So the motors are actually where I'm currently. So if I just rotate the planet, where I'm standing right here is where I'm going to build the motors. I've got this nice chunk of land here that's right next to the actual iron refinery. So we can build all that out and we can bring that here. And then we're going to run a line all the way over to here. And right here is where I want the production facility that's going to make these. Basically, the particle containers. That is it. That's all that entire factory is going to be done. I'm going to start work on the logistics drones. And the reason why I want to do that is because that can help me in future parts. Now, I am trying to build as much as I can here without having to go anywhere else. Downside is I'm running out of elements. Wherever, like, if I had like 120, 300,000, that sort of number, they're all starting to run out. So I do need to get this done as quickly as humanly possible. Then we need to start looking at the ray receiver, the EMI rail ejector, and the planetary logistics station. They are my next step. Then, from there, that's it. As soon as I've got all of that built, we're done. I'm probably looking at what I'll probably try and do now is have all of that done now, so I don't have to do it on this planet for the next video. That is this video. If I get it done, we're good. I can then shuffle off to my problem is where I am, my system's a little bit skew with. Delta Gurius 1 is on its own. I'm on my own little sort of ring in the middle of space over here. In order to get to this one, I have to wait until it rotates. So I have to wait until it gets around to here again before I can hit it properly. And then we can add for Delta Gurius 1 and 2, basically. That sounds okay. And then the next system away from me is a bloody mile away. So these two planets here better have what I need. Logistically, I want to get this done now. I want to get the last few bits and pieces done. I want to get them produced, and I want to get them out of my way. The reason why is because it's taking too long. Now, I've only done a couple of videos on this, but all of this is a lot of work. Just need to get this bit done now. I'm going to go off, and I'm going to hopefully get the rest of this done. Okay, so after my little intro there, and I was talking to you about what I needed to do, I do apologise for these videos. If it was up to me, I would wait until I have not got a snotty nose, but tissues are a must, and I have to carry on. The show must go on, even if I'm in the prime of life, right?
See, that's the thing. I would like to stay in the prime of life.
When I was talking to you last, I said I had to build specific things to make things work. Basically, to make things work for me. To get all the components I need made, so I don't really have to do anything much on this planet now. The problem I'm having is that, you know, things are getting more and more scarce. I'm running out of stuff and elements and bits and pieces. As you can see, I'm down to 94,000 stone, 94,000 iron up here. I do need to find another vein that I can tap into that I can just sort of... Actually, there's one over there with 375,000. So what I will probably do is I will probably steal all that to carry on with my production over here. So with that in mind, I will probably do that. Next, what we are doing now is we are making these green motors. Now these motors are going down into a plant. I'm also making the boosters up here as well. I think I showed you this, I'm not 100% sure. It's been a couple of days since I last did the recording. Alright, so then we're going to poddle off down here where I am now making these things, which are these. The particle, the particle containers. So we're doing the particle containers. We've graphite. We've got the green crystals. I'm now making the prisms over here on their own little in their own little power plant. I've now got sails being made. I've now got... basically, I've stacked everything up. To a point, I had to go bigger on storage because, well, why wouldn't I? At the end of the day, it's all good. So what I'm starting to recognise now is that I think I can't even remember how long I've been playing this game for. Okay, the only way I'm going to be able to tell you this is if I go on my Steam page. Give me a sec. So, I've played this game for 51 hours, right? Admittedly, I did that in 2 different saves. This was my first save, then the other one I played for a bit, now I'm back onto this one. So, let's say 35 to 40 hours, and if you're producing at planet-sized amount, like I am, as you can see, planet-sized amount, I am raking the elements out of this planet now. So I'd say 35 to 40 hours gives you enough time to make as much as you can before you have to leave this planet. And I'm being completely honest, I reckon that is your limit. So as soon as you've hit like the 30-hour mark, I would personally start looking into other ways of earning stuff. Now, for me, like I said, I'm going to steal this node, I'm going to chuck it into my metal factory, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to build all the basic stuff that I need to get me off planet so I can start moving, so I can start gathering from other places. We'll drag this one. It's not going to. This is not going to be a pretty fix, let's put it that way. But what I will be doing is I will be trying to get everything plugged in so I don't have to worry about anything anymore. If we chuck that in there, I didn't build a power plant up here for me to actually charge off of, so we'll do that now. Now I can charge up. Basically, I need all this. I'm running out here. This isn't running fast enough, and I need to be producing as much of all this as possible. And I've had to do this in another part of my plant as well, where I'm running low in one part, so I'm literally having to like drag elements into my builds now, into the main plant that's producing everything, just to try and stay on top of this. So I've had this problem before. When you make your belts too long, you can't get the elements all the way out. The best way I actually found to do this was to make a cut into the actual belt, so about here. And what we'll do is we'll bring a splitter in. Damn you, power cord! Take the power cord off. Move power cord to there. We'll bring the splitter in. And then we'll add that to there. We'll add that to there, and we'll add this one all the way here. And we'll just feed it into there. So now we should get an even flow. Maybe we should bring this belt. There you go. So now we're feeding into this one. We're basically flooding the belt now. This is what we were aiming for in the start, really. It seems to be that if you've got like 5 smelters going, you start needing like just a runoff just to make that happen. And that's all good. So now that should be fine. This one's full. This is producing ridiculously fast as well now, which is good. Everything up here is fine and dandy. Now let's go and sort my inventory out, and then we're going to be shooting off because I'm pretty much done here. This is still looping nicely. It's still going good through. I bought 2 more of the fraculator thingies. I can't even remember what these are called. The fractioners. The fraction tour. Oh, fractionator. There we go. So I've got 4 fractionators. That's making this fuel. When that's full, obviously I'm going to have to come back here and go, oh shoot, it's full. But it's a good way of producing, it's a good way of like checking all your hydrogen. This giant loop works really well, and it's all good. Oh wow, I think we've actually filled up my bin. Oh my god, we've filled up the bin of boosters. There you go, 1 full 4-story bin. And each one of those is 100. So that's a lot. It's all good. If anybody knows how I work this, put it in the comment section below. I will listen to you. Trust me. If any help is all good, that's honestly that'll be awesome. So until then, what I've got to do is I've got to clear my inventory out because we just need building materials more than anything. Okay, so before I go, I have a couple of things to pick up first. Now, the reason why I have to pick these things up is because I've already been to the planet. And I left without a couple of main key things that I will desperately need. And it's not even funny. I didn't take any with me last time. And I got to the planet and I was like, how do I do this? Oh yeah, I can't. So I screwed myself over quite royally when I got there. I'm going to take some prisms as well because that was something else I hadn't got. Right. 3, 2, 1...
In sailing mode, you can control the mecha, go to different planets or planetary systems by
Oh, that's where we're heading. Let's just land there. That's all good, right. Let's put up the planet thing quick. Let's see where would be a good place to go. I think that's a good place to be. So, where am I in relative to that? So the reason why I'm going to build this one up, this is just a charge point for an important place at the moment. This is a good place to be because it's next to a silicon vein, which means I can start building into silicon. That's good. Look at all this. This is the one. Yep. This is home. Here we are. Right. So the reason why I'm home here is because, okay, I've got a big copper node here. I've got lots of iron around me. I've got 3 loads of I've got 3 million titanium and silicon there as well. I've also got a silicon area bookmarked as well, so that's good. Now I got to build power just below the equator line. So if I build my power plant here, like where I'm going to build my solar panels is going to be here. And the reason why I'm going to build them here is because this will capture the most sun in this area. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here for a little bit and I'm going to charge myself up and then we're going to start working on this planet. Now, there's a lot of iron here. There's copper nodes all over the place. What I'm going to have to do, and thankfully I did a lot of building before I actually came here. So I came here a bit more prepared, so I've got like 40 of these. I've got this, that and the other. And what I want to do is I'm going to go a little bit bigger on my construction, a bit like Kibitz on this one. I'm going to bring in like 3 or 4 veins and put them into one place and then build off of all that. I've got 1 copper vein there, 1 copper vein here, 1 copper vein there, and 1 copper vein over here. So all of this, I mean, this whole area here is my factory now. This is it. This is my factory for this. This is my factory for that. And then we've got titanium here. We're just going to be mass producing titanium products on a big scale. So we've got 3 volts of titanium right here. I'm going to build as much as I can, and then as soon as I can figure out that when I can start shipping things off to the other planet, that's when I'm going to be building stuff. We are, however, the first thing I'm going to be doing is building these, because we can now build titanium crystals. We can now do this. I think we're going to need. So we're going to need diamonds. That means we're going to need stone. Stone seems to be a sort of commodity on this planet, so we're going to have a look around for a stone vein. Hopefully, I actually have one there as well, so that's fine. Titanium. So there is stone right there. So when the I'm going to need stone, but that's only got 365. I think there's 1 whole stone node on this entire planet. So we've got 1. Okay, there's 3. There's 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. That's near 1 million. 800. Oh, that's over 1 million. So that's 1 million. We've got over 1 million stone. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that all the way around to where we are. So stone is over the red. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be producing on this planet. So guys, I want to say thank you very much for kicking by. This has been Hybridsteel. If you have liked this video, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and notification button below for all other updates. And I'll be back here with a brand new video, live stream, or whatever else I do on this channel. This is my next project. My next project is to basically build on a massive scale, because we've got quite a lot of room on this one. And we're going to go big so we can get back, and then we can start producing for this Dyson sphere, because in fairness, we really do need to. So, until my next one, guys, peace out, have fun, and enjoy everything you guys do. See you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.